And we're expecting some fireworks tonight, fellas. Both teams can score in bunches.
Well, I'm looking to see which team can dictate the pace here. To me, that's the key.
Yeah, if you can force your opponent to play your style of basketball, you're in good shape.
Now here's Edwards. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Now Gray. Wilson outside. Pass to Young. And the layup falls.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
And here's Burke. Reiner with the screen. Takes the three. Drops in the tray.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Gray. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Pass to Griner. Now here's Edwards. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Burke. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Outside Young. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Edwards. Now Griner, covered by Smith. Griner inside. Smith is there. Griner's shot is good.
That's a well-run trip down the floor.
Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
That one goes. Count it.
Nice move by Alyssa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
The Sun trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Griner. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
To the wing, right side. Here's Talbot. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Burke. Outside Edwards. Now Morrow. And Stephanie Talbot with the block. And here is Gray. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Burke. Now here's Griner, covered by Smith. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by Alyssa Smith. The Aces with the lead. And Chelsea Gray, here we go. Got that one up quick.
A strong competitor who can score from multiple spots on the floor. Gray has a developed offensive game.
To the left side wing. Pass to Edwards. And here's Griner, covered by Smith. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Young. A nice shot by Wilson.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
And here's Connecticut. They trail by 7. Here's Morrow. Here's Griner, covered by Smith. Shot to stop the run. A nice shot by Griner.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Gray outside. Back to Young. Pass to Wilson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. Well, after winning her third MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
And the free throw, no good. Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
Kelsey Gray for 3. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Making a statement. Gray saw that 3 go in on one end, had to answer on the other, just so competitive.
Now here's Edwards. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Griner, she's guarded by Wilson. And they pick up 2.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Outside Lloyd. Back to Gray. Plenty of space. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Burke. Here's Griner. She's guarded by Wilson. Just 4 to shoot. Rivers. No good from outside. Here's Las Vegas. 7-point differential. Lloyd with the bucket.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. Let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Here's Burke. 8 points for her. Pass to Griner. Wilson with the steal. Gray outside. Inside, Wilson. Down it goes for her 3rd basket and as many tries.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Shot's good by Smith.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Griner, and it's blocked by A'ja Wilson.
And the timing Wilson has blocking shots is special. Gets good positioning and uses her length to deny shots. And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is, and it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
Here's Burke. Now here's Griner. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Connecticut. And they're on a really nice roll here.
The most impressive thing is they haven't wasted any of the opportunities they've been getting.
Pass to Young. Launches it. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Griner, good.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Lloyd. Wilson. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Such a strong defensive prowess. I love how Griner makes shooters think not once, not twice, but probably at least 3 times before shooting the rock around her.
Now here's Young. She's got 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so she hits them both. Now here's Miller. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Outside Miller. Shoots over Parker Tyus. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Aces on top, up by 16. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
It's been smooth sailing through one on offense.
They really have made it look easy. There's no other way to put it.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
Now here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. And the Aces are very serious about winning.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Tries a 3. Rebound by the Aces.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
And Lloyd gets it to go.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And again, Connecticut no good. Las Vegas dictating the flow. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The 3-ball, good on the 3-point shot.
That's some assertive shooting from Lloyd in the corner. She knows that she's got to be able to hit that shot.
Outside Miller. Petty. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Bell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Drills the 3-pointer.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
And the Sun call time here. Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewel Lloyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Lloyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a #1 option.
So both teams changing it up here. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Burke. Nelson Adota to the inside. Here's Griner. Makes it off the glass.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
Quarter number two, and around 3 minutes gone by. Gray with the bucket.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team. They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Evans. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Petty. And here's Burke. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Connecticut.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Now here's Petty. Gray defending. Here's Burke. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Pass to Evans. Gray. Here's Bell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Pass to Griner. And here's Nelson Adota. Now here's Griner. Sinks that one from the post. And here is Gray. 12 points for her. Now Young. Three-pointer. Another three for Las Vegas.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Pass to Griner. They double-team Brittany Griner. Down low, Morrow. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here's Parker Tyus.
Take that shot, baby. Hit that.
Jackie Young drives in. Here's Talbot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Griner. 14 points for her. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Outside Evans. Back to Gray.
Back door.
Young.
On the paint, eyes on the paint.
The three is up. That one won't drop, and it's her first miss. She's 4 of 5. To the paint. Pass to Burke. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Now here's Gray. Defense is right there. Outside Evans. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Morrow. Pass to Burke. Reiner. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
A matchup nightmare for many defenders in this league. Griner's a creative offensive talent.
One shot.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-8 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best 2 teams in the final. It doesn't matter if they're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
Pass to Burke. Edwards. Burke guarded by Young.
Now Morrow. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Parker Tyus.
Talbot pulls it in. Outside Young for 3. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
Here's Morrow.
Rivers connects from three-point range.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Pass to Wilson. Outside Young. The 3. Evans misses. And so here's Connecticut, trailing by 13.
Now Edwards. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Now Burke. Reiner jacks up a 3. Wilson pulls it down.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Here's Talbot. The Aces with another miss. Rivers. Evans covering. And it's Wilson with the foul. That's her first foul. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 13-point game.
Pass to Morrow.
Edwards. There's the 3. Wilson pulls it down. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gray with it. 12 points for her. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. Aces ahead, up by 15. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brittany Griner.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Janae Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Pass to Burke. Let's go with a 3. Lucky 7 drops right in. She's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now here's Wilson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Outside Edwards.
Out to the left wing. Rivers. The three-pointer off the mark. Smith up top. She's guarded by Griner. Gray outside. Lets the 3 fly. Off the mark, but only her 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Pass to Burke.
Outside Edwards.
Burke.
Back to Edwards.
Here's Burke. Beyond the arc. Wilson pulls it down. Jackie Young from outside. The Sun pull it in.
Outside Edwards.
Inside, Griner.
That one's in, coming off an assist from Aaliyah Edwards.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
The Aces with another miss. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's good. 2 points.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Pass to Young. Talbot. And here's Wilson.
It's stolen by Edwards.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now here's Griner, covered by Smith. Here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. And here's Griner, covered by Smith. Griner misses. Now Gray. She's got 12. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Jackie Young from outside. The rebound by Brittany Griner. And it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. And Brittany Griner with the block. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection, a light of fire.
Gray right side. Pass to Young. Gray outside. The tray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
These are the shots the coaching staff loves Gray taking, and you can see why with these results.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations, and she shot just 32% in that rookie year. But things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship.
To the wing on the left. Reiner inside, covered by Smith. Reiner, good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Now here's Young. 16 points for her. And Brittany Griner with the block. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
Six on the shot clock. Chelsea Gray for three. And the Aces another three.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Here's Morrow. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Deflected. And it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. Here's Wilson. And yep, it's good.
Just a valiant display of persistence. Wilson never wants to be denied a bucket.
Elbow. 2.
And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do?
Well, in a league of superstars, there's some fantastic players that get overlooked. Who would you say falls into that category for you guys?
You know, Lexi Hull, the wing, she doesn't light up a box score, but she's a really good defender who does the little things. Makes the winning plays. Her plus-minus numbers are usually really good. And you also throw in, she's an excellent three-point shooter.
Well, I'm going to go with the point guard, Jordan Canada. You know, she's been an all-defensive team member, and she's just so good at running an offense.
Shot's good by Smith.
Possesses the size to have a presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Pass to Burke. Edwards with the screen. And again, no good by Connecticut. Now here's Gray. 18 points for her. Now Wilson. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
Pass to Burke. And there's the pick to halt the run. She's off on that one.
This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
And it's Gray missing.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Pass to Burke. Edwards. Burke, great defending. Nice move. And that one's good, Burke.
All right, if they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against her, they are sorely mistaken. What's going on out there?
Outside Lloyd. Gray right side. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Edwards. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
What muscle from Smith, able to push away the defense and still score.
The Sun really having a tough go here.
Outside Edwards.
Here's Burke. Gray defending.
And here's Morrow.
4 on the clock. Here's Burke. Pass to Edwards. Rivers. No good on the 3. And here's Young. She's got 16. Now Wilson.
She's covered by Edwards.
Here's Smith. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Tracking down a look, you like how Smith doesn't just wait for a shot to come to her.
Here's Burke. 21 points in the game.
Pass to Morrow. Outside Edwards.
Rivers. And the 3 off target.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here's Young. Out to Lloyd. There's the triple. And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That'll be her 2nd foul of the game.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Outside Edwards.
Nelson Adota. Petty with it. Pass to Edwards. To stop the run.
Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Wilson with the bucket.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Now Petty. Rivers. And she comes up with the deuce. From deep 3-point range and 3/4 of play in the books, this one's all but over already. Aces ahead, delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Pass to Griner. Now here's Petty. 3-pointer.
Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
Now the Aces with it. Now here's Young. She's guarded by Griner. Outside Young. Here's Parker Tyus. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Miller.
Pass to Petty. Griner.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Set it up.
A nice shot by Griner.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Spring her open.
Outside Evans.
Yo-yo, by yourself, by yourself. Watch the roller. Heads up.
Takes the three. Rebounded by the Sun.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
I got you. I see you.
Evans covering. Outside Miller. Petty. Out of bounds. It'll be Ace's ball.
Hey, don't let him go low. He's cutting to the rack.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Evans. Parker Tyus up top. 6 to shoot. Griner with the rebound. Pass to Miller. And here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. From downtown, it's good from long range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Lloyd. On the wing, Dana Evans. They set a pick for three. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Parker Tyus. Pass to Evans. Here's Griner, defended by Turner. Griner inside. They double team Brittany Griner. Launches a three. And Bell pulls it down. Here's Las Vegas. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lloyd. Trying to get back on track. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Here's Nelson Adota. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Now here's Evans. Parker Tyus the screen. From outside the arc, Evans misses.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. She might want to avoid that shot for a while.
And again, Connecticut no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. Outside Lloyd. Shoots over Petty. And it's Lloyd missing. The Sun on offense.
Spring her open. Yo-yo, by yourself, by yourself. Heads up.
Pass to Petty.
I got yours. By yourself.
Now Miller. Fires from deep. And Bell pulls it down. And here's Turner. Here's Bell. Turner a screen. Here's Evans. The Aces with another miss. And Connecticut has possession.
Spring her open.
Now here's Petty.
By yourself. Watch the roller.
Miller.
Heads up. Right here. I got yours. By yourself.
Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Shea Petty. Off the mark there with the three.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Pass to Bell. To end the drought. The Aces with another miss. Now here's Petty, covered by Lloyd. To the inside. Reiner. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Well, you know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
With back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23, Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Timeout called the Aces. And the Aces making a change here.
Here's Parker Tyus. Pass to Bell.
Outside Evans. They need this. The Sun pull it in.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Now Edwards. She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
5 on the clock. Edwards with the bucket.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long ways to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least we can see the fire still burning, and I love to see that. And they haven't given up, but they've picked it up at both ends, and they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, at least, as you pointed out, at least they're still trying. They're still playing hard.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
To the left wing. Pass to Griner.
And here's Edwards.
Now here's Griner.
Defended by Turner.
From past the arc.
Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Turner with the ball. She's picked up by Griner.
Now Parker Tyus.
And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. Here's Evans. The 3. That shot off.
And here the Sun.
Here in the 4th, they've only allowed just 4 points.
Outside Edwards.
Pass to Burke. Reiner.
Defended by Turner.
Clock at 6. And that one drops.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Now Lloyd.
Back to Evans. Parker Tyus outside.
Here's Bell. Lloyd up top. Turner. Back to Lloyd. No good from 18. The Sun on offense. Pass to Griner.
That one's in, coming off an assist from Aaliyah Edwards.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And here's Bell. Back to Evans. Lloyd. Evans up top. Back to Lloyd. From the arc. That one falls through. It's her 6th make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
Well, with an accurate and smooth 3-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
Now here's Edwards.
Reiner.
Defended by Turner.
Shoots a fader. Reiner's shot is off.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
Pass to Bell.
By yourself. Watch the roller.
Now here is Lloyd.
By yourself. Take her. Pull it out. Keep it.
Now Evans puts up a three, and the aces another three.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to Edwards. Using the post moves to get the 2 points. Here's Las Vegas. Here's Bell. And here's Lloyd. Now Bell. Now here is Lloyd. And the aces another three.
Today we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Down low. Over here.
So it's the aces winning this one easily. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled to this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that'll wrap it up